Can't stop me, I'm unbeatable, I'm unbeatable, I'm unbeatable.
I am unbeatable. Couple minutes no score. Every time they wanna clash, the winners kicking through the door. I am unbeatable. Chances running out of stop, and we're running out the clock. I fail once, never stop. I am unbeatable. I am unbeatable. I am unbeatable, yeah. I am unbeatable. I am unbeatable, yeah. I am unbeatable. I am unbeatable, yeah. I am unbeatable. I am unbeatable, yeah.
It's Saturday Night Hoops here on the British Basketball League YouTube channel and on the Fubo network in the USA. In this final week of regular competition, the Sheffield Sharks will be hoping to secure favourable seeding position ahead of the playoffs next week. They're up against the Plymouth City Patriots, who will be desperate to avoid the dreaded wooden spoon. It's 2-1 to Sheffield in the league series so far. Tahir Hajat and Azania Stewart have got this one for you.
Thank you very much, Jeanette. Unfortunately, she doesn't have the ability to tell the time of future. So, of course, the Plymouth City Patriots now confirmed finishing 10th in the British Basketball League standings. But a victory for the Sheffield Sharks at home will confirm 4th position in the standings today. My name is Tahir Hajat alongside Azania Stewart for this one, game 2 of 2. Are you ready, Azania?
Yes, sir, I was ready to say Plymouth has the wooden spoon, but you first.
Ah, here we go. Well, we're looking forward to this matchup because, of course, Manchester Giants, they upset earlier on the Newcastle Eagles.
Yeah, and I think they'll definitely know that you need to play hard till the very end. This is the last game for the season.
Anything can happen. Well, let's take a look at the starting fives for you then. For the Braun Sheffield Sharks, they line up as follows. Bennett Cook, potentially a game day or game time decision. Jordan Ratinho, DeVerl, Pearl Ramsey at 0. RJ Eitel-Rock and Malik Green, the scoring machine. The starting 5 for the Sheffield Sharks. And for their opponents, the Plymouth City Patriots, a full roster today for them. LVC Dusha, Joe Hart, TJ Atwood, Spencer Levi and Cam Copeland. Let's take a look at the individual talent. Prentice Nixon.
I picked him because he's coming off the bench, but he's been fantastic the last couple of games, really coming in with presence, with energy, and exactly what the Sheffield Sharks need.
And the opposing team, a guy you can always rely on, Spencer Levi.
Yeah, he has his hair down. That's a very rare vision of him. But he had 13 points, 12 rebounds and 5 assists that last game. For me, you know I love a post player. Tahir, and he is a big guy.
A post player giving Post Malone vibes.
Yes,
that's
he
without
is.
a doubt. Team of Lions, that man can secure 4th spot today with victory, and what a successful end of the season it will be for him. Coach Paul James, though, he'll want to finish on a high. Let's find out how this one unfolds right after the break. welcome to our viewers, should I say. The Shark threw me off guard there, look at that. Setting the tone, setting the atmosphere. As we get ready for this one, here's your officials, Paul Unsworth, Tom Mudderman and Kevin Kinsella. Welcome to our viewers live all around the world, especially our viewers on Fubo and on the British Basketball League YouTube channel and TikTok and Twitch. My name is Tahir Hajat alongside Azania Stewart. We are taking you through the final regular season game for the Braun Sheffield Sharks and the Plymouth City Patriots. It's quite simple. Sheffield Sharks need the victory to secure home court advantage and, of course, that fourth place in the standings. If they lose this one, well, there'll be a lot of permutations tomorrow, as Dan Rowledge and Nat Rowe will take you through the action.
And here they're saying that the ball hit the rim, but the referees have called it a shot clock violation. So they, yeah, let's have a look. With this shot from Ramsey, does it graze the rim?
Oh, it does graze the rim. It does graze the rim.
But the referees don't have the luxury of seeing the replay like we do.
Maybe not the luxury of 20/20 vision as well as
Yeah, there you go.
Messing around. They did their best in that situation. What are you expecting out of this game, Azania?
Well, I think, you know, Sheffield plays fantastic at home. They're 12-4. They love it in the Shark Tank. But, you know, Plymouth have been fantastic. That's a lovely shot the last couple of games. They were on that road trip to Caledonia. Only 5 guys turned up. They played 40 minutes. You know, so for me, I think they have been playing with pride. They have got the wooden spoon. I've never heard that term before.
This season, yeah, the wooden spoon.
The wooden spoon.
Yeah.
But anyway, right. Well, rotten egg, maybe I've heard. But what they've done is they've played very well. They've played hard, and you know, when you're at the bottom of the table, you're also playing for next season. So you know, good for them for being.
And they had another one in there. Jordan Taylor called it the toilet bowl as well, didn't he?
Yes.
Well, the game is underway and the Plymouth City Patriots have first blood as Copeland goes and gets his second bucket of the game.
That's pretty. He's feeling himself. Nice spin cycle. Eyes on the rim early. And also, you know, we just see Newcastle lose and lose the 4th place in the table. So it's up for grabs and you've got to be locked in.
Well, Bennett Kirk gets the finish to go. He was a game-time decision today, but the big man from Sheffield gets his first 2 points. Spencer Levi driving to the bucket, cooking his way. Neat Green mishandles, but possession stays with the Braun Sheffield Sharks. Down low with Green. One-on-one with TJ Atwood. The skip across to RJ to rock. Great box out from Atwood to allow Joe Hart to collect the ball. VC, one of the great passes in the British Basketball League as TJ Atwood opens his bank account. 7:47 on the clock. And I believe a timeout. No, not a timeout called.
Well, here's the drive.
Play, yeah.
The left-hand finish. And, you know, I wanted to pick TJ Atwood because I just think he has been Mr. Consistency for the you know, Patriots all year, but I needed to give some love as we're coming down to the end of the season, so I felt like Levi has been solid in the post area.
Well, there seems to be a little challenge with the table officials, so they'll be figuring that out. And Spencer Levi sorting out his locks. You know, that's how I would describe it, because it's matted.
Well, what's the Tangle, the movie? You know, I think that's what it's giving.
Yeah, he could do.
No, he loves it.
Yeah, he could do maybe with one of those shampoos and conditioners that loosens it all up. Well, referee timeout called here whilst these teams figure it out, and it's not a bad thing necessarily for the Sheffield Sharks as they trail by 4 in this one. Plymouth City Patriots are going to be playing without fear today, Azania.
Yeah, and why not? You know, because tomorrow vacation starts. Pack your bags, you're going home. So, and it's going to be a long summer. So why not come out here and potentially we just saw Manchester ruin not only Leicester the day before, but now also Newcastle's table.
Well, the Sheffield Sharks' last 4 results, they've won 3 out of the last 4. The loss coming against the high-flying Cheshire Phoenix. but wins against Caledonia and Manchester back-to-back. Vital for them in their run into the playoffs.
And you know what it's been? It's been their defense. It's been solid. They are incredible, the top of the league in defense and stops, and they just, you know, shut people down. And especially that win versus Caledonia, that was fantastic. I was on that game.
Coach of Team Lions just drawing up something quick, making use of the referees. Timeout, and the crowd being engaged by the fans. And look, there we go. A little bit of vibing on the bench. Kipper Nichols, Prentice Nixon.
Let's go. Also, Junior, Pipkins. They've got a solid bench, and I would be pretty scared of that bench. Those guys that we just spoke about, they could start. You know, they can score. They can create their own offense. A solid bench, and that's exactly what you need going down into the playoffs.
Right, well, if you can hear a little bit of chanting in the background, it's the Plymouth City Patriots fans that have made the long journey up north to Sheffield. They've been dedicated for the most part of this season, the Plymouth City Patriots fans.
That's wonderful.
Idle Rock into Malik Green. Trying to find room here. Tough shot there for Green, and Plymouth City Patriots will get the ball back.
And that's a solid possession of defense from Plymouth. Wonderful defense. They're helping each other. Hands are high. Bodies being physical. Shot clock violation. Wonderful job by them in the defense.
Here is Atwood.
Atwood. Kadusha. Atwood again.
Dusha. 3 ball.
No point. The putback is good.
The cameraman got so excited there, we didn't even get to see the putback. But we're here for the fans.
Idle Rock. Ramsey. Ratinho for 3. The 3 doesn't fall for Ratinho.
But another good possession. An empty possession for the Sharks.
Rebound for Ramsey. And the block with Delpesh. Second time we get to call the name Delpesh today as Malik Green sneaking along the baseline with the 2 hands.
Indeed, just sneaking and just waiting for that ball to come to him.
Atwood stepping through the defenders, trying to find Levi.
Foul call on Jordan Ratinho.
A foul will be called on Jordan Ratinho. 6 minutes, 6 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Do you think Delpesh was watching his brother earlier on YouTube?
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to think they've got a healthy competition. What's your stat line this weekend?
Yeah.
I'll take it one further. Dusha, long 2. It's good to go, LVC.
Lovely pull up.
Well, there's definitely a different tempo, different pace to this game.
It is. And, you know, when Sheffield doesn't start strong, they struggle. They have to come out with energy.
Oh, and a nice rebound there for Levi. Getting 2 hands on the ball. Atwood finding Copeland. Atwood looking for the ball in the high post. He wants it against Ramsey. He feels he's got a mismatch here. Malik Green comes over to help. Joe Hart open in the corner. Oh, internet banking off the glass is good to go.
Fantastic start. 13 points. Has had to force Sheffield to call a timeout. Only scored 4 points in this first 5 minutes. Offense has dried up, but the offense for Plymouth, just like that, banking.
Well, we know what happened the last time Sheffield went down early on in a game, and Tiber Lyons really got stuck into his players and eventually was chucked out of the game, but he seems to have a little bit more of a calmer temperament here.
Was that the game where it was tied game and he was out? It was Sheffield. Remember when we kept saying tied game?
Yeah.
And he was out of the game. He got a technical and watched the game from upstairs, and they managed to get the dub. Don't ask me who that was against because we've done so many games. It's like 200 games in this regular season.
Is it all blurred into one?
It's all blurred into one. Don't ask me what. All I know is that baby is so cute with its Plymouth t-shirt. That's what I do know. But the second playoffs are coming next week and I can't wait.
And Eva Bemba, 15 on Monday from Mum Mason.
Coach Lyons.
Team Alliance, cheeky little smile there. As he knows coming out of that timeout, I probably could have guessed the line that we were going to give Coach Paul James. It's been a rough old season for the British Basketball League coaching veteran, where he achieved his milestone this year.
500, right?
500 victories, I believe.
They will finish 4th in the league.
Nixon into the game. Rodney Glasgow Jr. adjusts his shot to try and find the pass. Nixon firing up to beat the clock, and it's cash money.
I told you, Nixon's big off the bench. He's locked in, he's focused. He knew exactly how much time was on that clock.
Copeland. A nice finger roll finish there for Cam Copeland.
And just jog back. Cool. That was pretty to hear. I love that shot for him. That's hard to guard.
Nixon to Pipkins down low now. Delpesh along the baseline. And a nice work there.
Yes, sweet move to the baseline. Good job. We talked about the Delpesh brothers playing fantastic.
Atwood. The back of the iron, rebounded by Nixon. Kipper Nichols. Pipkins. Foul is called. Well, we're going to have a quick break here. 3:48 remaining, 15-9 the score. We'll be back after this. Oh baby, Mike Shaft, legendary voice within the British Basketball League over the years, and has announced his retirement at the end of this season, has been gracing arenas up and down the country. A man with so much knowledge of the history of the game and has been part of many of the historic moments of the game. The voice of the Braun Sheffield Sharks. Oh baby, Mike Shaft.
Lovely.
Has he ever called one of your games, Z? Must have done.
Yes, yeah. My British basketball. Excuse me, GB. Great
Okay.
Britain, yeah.
Pipkins misses that second free throw here. Not only does he do the announcements, he's got a little laptop in front of him, and he used to play the music as well, as we once did, all announcers. There was one guy, we do the hype, we do the commentary, and we do the music. And if there were screens like there was at the Riders, used to do that at the same time as well. It's got to be done.
Wow, multifaceted. Love that.
Over 20 years at the Sharks, but let's focus in now on how these Sharks fare. Delpesh, a strong foul called. And one thing's for sure, Mike Shaft would have been happy to bring home the Sheffield Sharks into this Cannon Medical Arena as well.
That was a beautiful pass though, right on the money, and then just hanged in the air. Got the foul, but we'll go to the line for two.
Marcus Delpesh knocks down the first free throw. Sheffield just chipping away at the deficit. Delpesh misses the second free throw. Levi comes up with his fourth board of the game.
I like that matchup between Dusha and Glasgow Jr.
Atwood. Levi gives it up.
Copeland.
Copeland back to Atwood.
TJ Atwood had to chuck that one up. Delpesh comes up with the board. Prentice Nixon. In and out dribble, fade away too. Levi, yet another board.
Those are my guys that I picked out. That was a good shot from Nixon, looked good. A couple of shots now going in and out for the Sharks.
VC Dusha miscalculates the angle and timing of that pass as it goes out of bounds. VC currently represents the Albanian national team on the international basketball circuit. He's been playing in the British Basketball League for many years. For many different franchises. As Delpesh, the ball swiped away from him there.
Yeah, good job Atwood, because he had the mismatch and Delpesh was trying to take him to the rim. Good hands.
Copeland, down low, Atwood. Skipped across, Joe Hart catch and shoot. Backboard couldn't help him this time.
Both teams, the ball rimming in and out. Because there's a little man on the rim saying, get off.
Pipkins.
Glasgow.
Rodney Glasgow Jr. strings it.
There you go. Glasgow says, don't worry. Let me get rid of him. This is pretty much their bench players who are doing fantastic.
Copeland does a great job there, throwing it off of Nixon. And it goes between his legs, out of bounds. Plymouth City Patriots, they'll keep it.
And that's what I was talking about there, this five for Sheffield. They're bench players, but the energy and the intensity doesn't drop when they come on. They're focused, they're locked in.
Definitely something they can rely on in the playoffs. Will it be home court advantage that they have? We'll be finding out today. At the moment, it won't be, as they trail by 4. Will White into the game. Copeland. Will White, 3. Atwood, the tip.
Good job, Atwood, sticking with that. Glasgow Jr. doesn't box him out or put a body on him. Easy to get back up and tip that in. Fantastic job.
Nixon.
Inside the final 30 of the first.
Pipkins. Kipper Nichols had room. Kipper Nichols makes it count for 3.
Good job, Nichols. Had his feet set ready. Was just waiting for that pass. Last possession here. Dusha should take his time, use the clock.
They're up by 3, Plymouth. Can they extend this lead? Wow. Another miscalculated pass and a half-court shot. Off the front of the rim, just to the right-hand side of the bucket. Well, Plymouth may lead by 3, but Sheffield have the momentum. We'll be back with you for the second quarter after the break. Well, the threes are falling in the Cannon Medical Arena on a Saturday evening.
And a little bit of a momentum swing back to the Sharks as they start to chip away at this lead. Remember, they play fantastic at home.
Well, here come the Patriots. First possession of the second quarter. As Joe Hart lines up the triple and doubles the lead to 6 points.
Great offense. Kind of, you know, weaving around the three-point line, makes the defense have to work.
Kicks. Nichols. Rodney Glasgow Jr. steps in and knocks it down.
That's pretty. That's his bread and butter, his money shot.
Dusha. Levi slips the screen. Will White off the jab. Ball rotation. Handoff to Hart. Prentice Nixon comes on with possession, pushing the pace, pushing the tempo. Nichols in the corners. Pipkins cleaning it up. Marcus Delpesh.
Another shot rolls in and out. The big man.
White.
Atwood has it.
TJ Atwood now. Attacking the bucket. TJ Atwood, a tough bucket.
That's nice. That's really nice.
I would really love another British Basketball League
Yeah.
team to pick him up next season.
I know.
He would be great at somewhere
Where?
like the Leicester Riders.
Oh, okay.
He'd be great. Also, I think he'd be really good at somewhere like Cheshire as well.
Yeah.
Different type of player for them. I know that Aaron Rye has a similar slow style game around the rim, but TJ Atwood.
Huge pick, you're right. He's been so good for them. We call him Mr. Consistency.
What a big rebound there for Levi. Handing it off. Atwood again. And one. The bucket is good. TJ Atwood.
Those two doing so well. Levi keeping the offense alive. Giving Atwood a second chance. And goes to the line for one. Look at this. Look at this big rebound.
There's Atwood going through the paint. Spencer Levi is up to 7 rebounds in this game. Native American Indian.
He's another double-double trouble. Levi, I just think he's so strong. He constantly is moving. He's a magnet to the ball, doesn't give up. Hard worker, somebody what you want on your team.
Well, Levi's going to actually take a break. Oh, no, he's not. He's going to stay on the court.
Well,
TJ Atwood is going to take a break indeed.
Or at least they can take a break this time. The last game, only 5 of them, they played 40 minutes and pushed Caledonia to the brink.
Well, here's Pipkins in the paint. It's a held ball. And the possession arrow points in the direction of the Braun Sheffield Sharks. Oh, Sarah Bakovic up on her feet. Representative of the Sheffield Sharks board. And I believe the general manager
Yes.
of the Sheffield Sharks.
Yes.
Kipper Nichols on the money, on the buzzer, Kipper.
Right on time. Perfect answer. Chip the score down to 4.
Here's Dusha. Step back triple for him now. Off the glass again for the Patriots. Doing anything they can to stay in the lead.
Massive high arcing shot. Banked open. Wow. Plymouth coming with the energy.
Ratinho almost spills the ball. Nichols back out. Ratinho for 3 now, and it's raining triples.
Fantastic. Sheffield Really great answer. Nichols knew exactly where his three-point shooter was.
I don't know if you heard the hallelujah music playing in the background there. After Ratinho made that free, but
Nixon.
Prentice Nixon hobbling. He seems to be frustrated right now. Yeah.
Let's have a look. Where is he?
He's right in the middle of the paint here. Let's see what happens. Oh, his ankle, I believe, he kind of clutches it. And it seems to be one of those little twinges of the ankle that you know that it's hurt you. It's not completely stopped you from being mobile.
Those ones hurt when you... Ooh, it happens really quickly. So hopefully he can just tape it up and be back.
Malik Green deflecting that one out of play. Levi hands the ball to the official. 6:22 on the clock. Big shout out to our viewers live on the British Basketball League TikTok and Twitch. Keep on commenting, keep on gifting. Thank you very much for your support this season. Will White, three, rattles in and out. He's getting closer, is White.
Fight. That rebound between Green and Levi.
Kipper Nichols drops the shoulder onto the left.
Okay, Nichols heating up now.
It's down to a 2-point ball
5
game.
points.
There's Nixon heading out. We get treatment. Dusha blocked away, but in fact a foul called. He'll head to the free throw line. Ratinho taking a swing at that one.
Let's have a look here. Good drive. And then just slapped on the hand.
He actually looked like he tried to foul him earlier on in that play to avoid the shooting shot.
Yeah, and then played on. So he'll go to the line for two. And Dusha had a death stare. Somebody in the crowd when he was on the floor. Did you see him?
Dusha misses the first.
I love those sound effects in arenas.
Yeah, they can
Especially
be,
if they miss. But
yeah, it's the home advantage, I guess, right?
I like it when you score and they do like a choo-choo.
Correct.
You know?
They never do it for the away team, though, just to be very clear.
Never. Or the like Mario Brothers
Yeah.
kind of vibe.
Ramsey pushing towards the bucket. Pitkins looks to take off. Great athleticism. Malik Green there to clean up the play.
Good drive, started that. Green gets the rebound. Nobody boxing him out.
As you hear over the arena sound system, it's a 1-point game. Joe Hart changes that, makes it 4 points the difference.
Good answer back. Hart's rotation on the ball. It's very interesting. Doesn't rotate how it's supposed to be, but goes in.
Ramsey with the reply. There is Nixon nursing the injury. He's got the ice. Foul called. Offensive foul is called on TJ Atwood, who runs back immediately. Well, it's 33-35, 4 minutes 48 on the clock. We'll be back with you after the break. Cochatina Lions there.
He's got the frown on. Referees have warned them both.
Yeah. What they've warned them about, though, we're not too sure.
Well, we've seen Coach Lions get very animated.
Well, sideline possession here to get the game back underway. Well, we've been reliably informed that both coaches were given a warning as they've both been complaining about the officiating during the game.
No, never. Referees, I mean, listen, it's the hardest job.
Oh, referee.
One of Pippa Nichols' shots, it was called for 3.
Well, I think they're debating about points given to a particular shot.
Being reduced to a 2.
Yeah, if Nichols, it was given as a 3, but it was reduced.
Interesting. So that would have been put on the scoreboard, and what would have happened in the break of play, the table official with the book would have conferred with the table official using the scoreboard, and they would have ensured with the statistician as well that it was correctly recorded. So they may have made to make some adjustments, some corrections to ensure that the stats, the book and the scoreboard all reflect the same thing. And listen, if you think table officiating is easy, let me tell you, it is not. Well, it can be relatively straightforward, but at times it can be extremely challenging as well. Don't want to put anybody off in getting involved, you know. Ramsey floats it in for 2.
Yeah, there is so many jobs that you can do after, especially athletes. You know, you forget about the table officials, referees, events planning, floor managers, obviously commentating. So many lovely things that you can do after the game.
Dusha.
Tough defense.
Floating it up inside. TJ Atwood fading away. No good.
Have the basketball.
Green. Ratinho. Nichols. Ramsey with the handle. Pull up long 2.
Yep.
So close, but Green is there again. Malik Green. What a revelation he's been for this team.
And a way to stick with it, especially these last couple of shots, rimming in and out. Green cleans up the board once again.
Dusha, triple.
Shots from the basketball.
Sheffield lead by 1. Green, strong crossover. Joe Hart did well to get in front, but the foul was called. Malik Green calling for that bucket to count, but there was no way it was going to be counted.
Way before. But you're right. He said he picked it up now.
Timeout.
Well, a timeout is called here. Chance to talk it over. The thoughts so far in this game, Azania?
Well, 1-point game. First of all, I'm glad that, especially those players that came off the bench, I didn't feel like Sheffield started very well with energy. And Plymouth said, you know what, we're coming. This might be our last game of the season, but we don't care. We're coming to play hard. You know, they scored 20 points in that first quarter, 20-16. I've really enjoyed their energy that Plymouth has brought.
Well, coaches having that little talk before they then initially go in to the huddle, just to make sure they're on the same page. It's common practice you'll see with many coaching staff members. Well, don't forget, tomorrow, the final game day of the regular season. We've got 2 incredible lineups for you. The sharpshooting Surrey Scorchers take on the Leicester Riders, who lost against Manchester Giants yesterday. And how about this? 1 versus 2. First versus second. A rematch of the British Basketball League Trophy final. The Cheshire Phoenix take on the London Lions at 6 o'clock. Don't miss it.
It's the final countdown. That's what they need to play. Last 2 games, I can't believe it. Playoffs just round the corner.
Ramsey gets it to Green.
Here is Green. Back to basket.
Green, the floater, doesn't go.
Rebound for TJ Atwood.
Solid defense from Levi.
White. Brings it back to the top. Atwood has it to Hart. Levi. To White.
White now. Skipping possession into the hands of Atwood. Clock is winding down here, 5 seconds on it. TJ Atwood, nothing but net for him.
Gosh, yet again, missed the consistency. Thumbs up. Is that him on his shirt?
1 point ball
Did you see
game.
that shirt?
No, I didn't see that shirt.
I think he had his face on the shirt.
Oh, the TJ Atwood on the shirt.
Wow.
Well, this
anyway.
is quite the contingency from Plymouth. You can hear them loud and proud.
Everything to cheer for.
Pipkins.
Look, see, there you go. Who's that?
It's his own face. Is that his own face?
He's the super fan, the Plymouth super fan. He goes everywhere. I got one of those. With your face on it.
Oh, well.
Obviously.
I don't know if that would do value the clothing. As a,
Pipkins goes to the line, hits the first.
Pipkins ready to line up the second. You know, he's had one of those seasons that's been up and down, and Pipkins slowly starting to get back to his former self, the one that we expected to see.
Yeah. And, you know, we've seen him in the starting lineup. He's now taken on the role, coming off the bench, and he's, you know, taking it with full pride and just coming in. And he's just said, I'm a winner. I want to win. I want to put my team in the best place possible. There's a foul by Ramsey.
Foul on DeVal Ramsey.
And I think, sorry, just to talk about Pipkins a little bit more, you know, I think a lot of people put so much emphasis on starting the game and being a starter, but the job of coming off the bench, you know, I think you can see the game a little bit more. You can bring so much energy, but also who finishes the game is very important.
I was going to say that. I think we've mentioned it before when we've been together. It's all about who finishes the game, as Joe Hart shot falls to the right-hand side of the bucket. I mean, Pipkins, in his last 11 games or so, they've been all double digits performances, bar one, against the Newcastle Eagles. And he really has started to get the ball rolling again. That man there, RJ Aitor Rock as well. He started incredibly strongly, and I think now he's going through his learning curves as a professional.
Yeah, you're right. You know, was shooting a great percentage from the three-point shot at the start. Got a little bit of an injury.
Malik Green missing the follow-up. Onto the right hand, and eventually Marcus Delpeche tips that one in for two.
That's the big guys. Start the game again. The big guys working a shift on the glass. Go ahead.
Timeout called.
Okay.
Southdown, it's your turn. You know this one.
Well, in the road to the playoffs, which is just around the corner, we're doing everything in our power to make sure you stay informed and excited about it. Double Double, a new live stream series with Derek Eze and Stan Kinsunge, live on Monday at 7 o'clock. Live on TikTok, live on YouTube, live on Twitch. Make sure you lock into those two fellows, incredible personalities that will help get you in the mood for some playoff British Basketball League basketball, Azania.
Yes, it's a mouthful, and those two guys so knowledgeable, love it, bring excitement, bring energy. So I can't wait for that to start.
Well, Dee's Real's job exactly is to hype people up on social media, and Stan's job is to hype people up in the arena. So a match made in heaven, really, if we're getting hyped for the playoffs as well.
Yeah, I'm ready for playoff basketball. You know, it's been a long season, and after today, well, should be. You should know everyone locked in by today, or we got to wait till tomorrow.
Well, it depends if Sheffield loses this game. If Sheffield wins this game, then fourth place is confirmed.
Yeah, got it.
One minute 35 remaining in the half. As Sheffield are in the lead by 3. They were trailing for the most part of this game. They were trailing by 9 at most early on. As Joe Hart looks inside to find Atwood. Great work there from TJ Atwood.
Fantastic, and he puts the thumbs up. Yep, double thumbs for that. Good catch, good score.
Pipkins. RJ Antle Rock, GB International. Dumping it off to Del Pesh, and foul is called. Well, 2 shots to come now for the Braun Sheffield Sharks. Oh, in fact, sorry, a change there.
Yeah.
It was a foul called on Malik Green, and it'll be a Plymouth ball.
Okay, well,
Well, that's that.
yeah. On to the next. And Atwood with 13 points. 6 from 9 from the floor. It's the hot hand.
Hart, a wraparound one-handed bounce pass inside to Atwood. Chance for Plymouth to regain the lead, and they do exactly that with the play.
And look who they go back to. We can't say his name enough right now. TJ Atwood with 15.
Pipkins. Oof! You see that? Well, it came to no avail there, but Pipkins with the one-hand spin hezzy. CP3, and remember, he did it in the NBA years ago.
Here it is.
And it was a revelation.
Look
But
at
check
this.
it out. Jalen Pipkins getting shifty. Watch.
Wow. But Levi did a good job, though. He didn't bite on that.
He didn't bite on that.
But that's pretty difficult to do. You don't see that much. Quite crafty.
I'll do it in local league, not gonna lie.
Something like.
I won't tell you what happens after I do it, but
Yeah,
yeah.
you get subbed out. That's what happens.
Joe Hart on the line. And knocks down the second. That 3-point lead again for the Patriots. Under 30 seconds remaining, 25 seconds to be precise. So Plymouth will get the chance to attack the opposing basket, should they be able to retrieve the ball after this possession. Glasgow Junior. And that's a big triple for Malik Green. Clock is running down. What can Plymouth do here? TJ Atwood launches it from halfway, and that was so close. Well, we are all tied up in this one between these two teams. Halftime analysis coming up after the break. A tie ball game in Sheffield. Malik Green making things even Stevens going into the half-time break.
Lovely high arcing shot.
Lovely high arcing shot to tie it all up. So we've got a great second half of action coming up. But let's break down that first half for you, starting with the stats. Let's take a look at this. Azania, what jumps out to you?
Well, I think the 70% from Plymouth, 12 from 17, and that's because Mr. Atwood has 17 points. He's 8 from 11. He's been fantastic, but also the turnover is very low for both of these teams. Rebounding pretty even across the board, 17 for Sheffield, 15, and then also 62% from the three-point line for Sheffield Sharks.
Well, let's take a look at the tail of the half. And if you were watching the first game of the day between Manchester and Newcastle Eagles, you will know that was a frenzy of action. Well, this one a little bit slow-paced, but teams going blow for blow in this one. Cam Copeland got the party started for the Plymouth City Patriots, starting strong, scoring the ball, and they came out with a strong lead, Plymouth.
They did. They started very well. TJ Atwood has just been unstoppable, but what I loved about it, they came out with energy. I think they really punched Sheffield Sharks first, and then their bench came on, and they really gave him a second push.
Well, Malik Green was there with the jam. He's got 9 points, 7 rebounds so far in this game in just 12 minutes and a half of action. But it's a team effort from the Braun Sheffield Sharks.
Yes, it has been. And, if I'm in the locker room with them, I'm saying our defense could be a little bit better. They need to get back, stop the transition of Plymouth. But like you said, it's been a lot of action, and I'm here for it.
Lighting it up from behind the arc, 5 for 8 from deep. Alvisi Dusha and Joe Hart are using the backboard to their full advantage to give Plymouth a 5 for 16 count from behind the three-point line. Jordan Ratinho splashing one in for the Sheffield Sharks.
Yeah, Sharks doing a really good job sharing the ball, moving the ball, but then also once they miss, Malik Green has hit the boards multiple times and easy putbacks.
Well, Joe Hart and the Plymouth City Patriots fans are giving it their best. Great following from the Plymouth fans today at the Cannon Medical Arena, but they've been great all season. Here's that triple one more time. Malik Green to tie things up. Well, as mentioned, there was a great game earlier on. I won't spoil the outcome for you unless I already have earlier on in the show. But you'll be seeing the Manchester Giants take on the Newcastle Eagles. But before that, let's take a look at when Bristol Flyers took on the Caledonia Gladiators.
Caledonia's defense scrambling. Whelan trying to stand strong. Bank is open, a beautiful move by Lucas. Baldwin trying to get a handoff. Johnson being smothered on defense. Going down low, the big man. That's better execution.
And if you don't watch the Gladiators much, we'll tell you one thing. One of the best three-point shooting teams in the league. 5 guys.
Oh, my goodness. Well, he went down the lane and just gave Baldwin a very rude introduction. Almost down the other end, twisting, turning, and spinning in the lane. Green going for the final shot. Pulls up for a quick three. It's up, and again, they are on fire here in the first quarter. As Green set the ball screen. That's the penetration, just too strong off the backboard, but big man getting the offensive rebound. Also looking to isolate. Got it by Whelan. Good defense by Patrick Whelan, but is it enough? And no, it's not, because Ollison taking Whelan to school.
Bothwell is something we never see. He's a nitty guy. He likes to get to the mid-range and get to the bucket, or do this, get to the basket out in transition with his weak hand, right hand.
Well, in and around, wrapping up, but it's also an area where Brad Green's going to score. Caledonia's been doing a better job of shooting a three-pointer, but it's tough to call this one. Going up with a dunk, but yeah, going back to what I said there, it's all scrambles here at the moment. Smith goes bounce pass. Thomas Edwards pump fakes. That's way too easy. Well, he knew Baldwin was coming. Nowhere to go here. Finds Omlis. Can he make three, number 9? This team are just lighting it up. They are cooking. The bit of confidence they need to kickstart. Finds Green, and now it's a 5-0 run for the Flyers. Cutting it down to a 1-point ball game. Well, Ollison going for the mid-range. Front iron, can't get it. Rafa Thomas Edwards goes in with the second chance. And Here we go. Oh my goodness. Well, deep three come for Whelan, and again, the three-point entourage keeps coming. Well, they go for the long one. Comes up with it, throws it down with 1.6. Caledonia will be taking the W. Well, basketball fans, we thank you for joining us, but in the end, Caledonia will be heading back to Scotland with a big win here against the Bristol Flyers.
As Austin Lawton trails the play inside, look for two. Austin Lawton, though, rising up. But here we go again. Manchester Al running in transition. In the corner, though, Devin Whitfield. Three, cash, money. Here, can they come up with the steal? Josh Ward-Hibbert looking up to Devin Whitfield. Austin Lawton goes up, and following that one up is William Lee, the Alabama Gem. Can they tie the game? Evan Walsh in the corner, Nick Stamley for the three, it's good! And at half-time, the Manchester Giants have taken the lead against the Newcastle Eagles. Johnson to the crossover, nice pass to Defoe, nice ball movement there. Defoe's there to put pressure on the ball. Nick Lewis. Ridiculous. Nick Lewis with the sniper triple.
Yeah, from far away.
Nice pass there from Ricky McGrill. And one. Keeping it alive. He finds Josh Ward-Hibbert. Jordan Johnson, all about him on that play. Well, William Lee turns the corner, makes the shot, tied ball game. Josh Ward-Hibbert executing the sideline out of bounds play. Handing it off, Nick Lewis. Clock winding down, they've got to get a shot off. Nick Lewis beats the buzzer, ties it up again. Defoe trying to stay in his way, and the foul will be called on the floor.
She's stressed.
That's it. Hands on face moment. Look at the roars from the crowd. Here comes the ball screen, as we mentioned, from Darius Defoe. Jordan Johnson going all the way inside the bucket, won't count. It will not count, and the Manchester Giants win. Back-to-back victories against Leicester and Newcastle to finish the season, and Newcastle are stunned on the road.
This is huge. Newcastle can't finish in fourth.
tied game at the half in the British Basketball League Championship. Final regular season games for the Sheffield Sharks and the Plymouth City Patriots. Let's take a look at the standings, Azania, because remember, Sheffield win this game, they're confirmed in 4th position. We already know that Plymouth City Patriots are confirmed in 10th position, and between 5th and 6th, there's more results that need to take place tomorrow that will figure all of that out. But one thing standing in their way is if Sheffield Sharks lose today, and TJ Atwood is that guy right now with 17 points personal. Let's take a look, Azania.
Yes, he is. He's doing it all, and he's doing as much as he can to get the last win. Like we said, he's in 10th spot, but wow. 17 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, doing it all types of, he's got, you know, a bit of everything in his arsenal.
Well, I did mention earlier on in the game it would be great to see him at another club, but it'd also be great to see him back at Plymouth next season. If they're able to keep a man like TJ Atwood in their ranks, it would definitely give their next season opportunities a big boost and build around him.
Well, also, I think fantastically, but right now, Sheffield needs to come out in this 3rd quarter locked in and loaded. They've got to concentrate because we've just seen Manchester beat Newcastle, who have just lost their 4th position. They don't want this for them as well.
Well, let's find out how this second half will unfold as the fans make their way back to the seats at the Cannon Medical Arena. Joe Hart waits at halfway to receive the ball from the official. This crowd is ready to be electrified by the looks of it.
There you go, Saturday night basketball in Sheffield.
Can't think of many better Saturday nights, Azania, than calling a basketball game.
With me?
With you.
Atwood, we talked about him just a minute ago. He is standing in their way. First bucket of 20 seconds off the clock. Puts his lead to 19.
19 points personal for Atwood. Kipper Nichols trying to find Del Pesh in the post against Levi. There's the board again for Levi, up to 9 personal rebounds in this game, 3 assists, 1 steal, and Nilpois doing it for the team.
Yes, and he's just so strong. Held his own versus Del Pesh.
Atwood inside. Oh, well, there you go. The commentator's curse has blessed somebody for once. Spencer Levi for 2.
Well, it's because Del Pesh had to come over and help Atwood, who's absolutely killing and is the hot hand, so it was an easy dump off to Levi.
Nichols. Routinho down low to Nichols. There in the corner is Routinho attacking the baseline. Options running out, but Ramsey's there. Ramsey gets the bucket to go.
Fantastic job by Ramsey. He relocated so Routinho could find him on that baseline. Good job, because he didn't have any other options.
Nice hands there from Devell Ramsey just to deflect it out of bounds. Prentice Nixon.
Oh, no.
He has now got changed, and they would rather rest him and allow him to recover from that slight ankle strain.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. He's been a massive part of this team. Rest up. Get ready for the playoffs.
3 seconds on the shot clock. They've got to find something here. Hart from behind the bucket. Straight into the hands of Marcus Del Pesh is Ramsey pushing forward. Del Pesh, go to the bucket, Ramsey saying. Levi grabbing the ball, ripping it away from Ramsey.
Levi, man, rebounding machine.
Here's Atwood. Dusha. Ball screen from Atwood. Levi looking for the handoff, has to pick it up, finds Dusha. Clock is winding down again, they've got to find something. And Levi's inside.
No basket, no.
And the basket will count.
Okay. That's his 4th point. And yet again, rebounding the ball.
Pipkins. Nichols off the dribble. No good, a miss again for the Sheffield Sharks. Atwood pushing forward. Joe Hart, ball rotation. Patriots reset. Dusha clears out Joe Hart, so Atwood can get some one-on-one action. Double team from Ramsey. Ball moves. Copeland got a piece of that, and Atwood's underneath the bucket. Atwood, what a great offensive rebound and finish.
Wow, he's putting in a shift, absolutely beating the Sheffield Shark by himself, and also the rebounding of Levi. I got to give him credit.
Nichols, the ball fake onto the right hand for two. Stops the
poise.
bleeding for the Sheffield Sharks.
Good poise. We haven't seen Cook. You know, we said he was a game time decision. He came in, but maybe they're thinking about, you know, playoffs.
Yeah, resting players is important. They do need to win this game. Just to confirm it, as we mentioned already, that fourth position. But it's also important to make sure you have a fully healthy roster going into the playoffs. We've seen Nixon go down with an ankle strain, and if Bennett Cook was not 100% going into this one, then it bodes well to just look after your team here. Now Kipper Nichols. Fading away, Kipper Nichols rolls off the rim. There is that ankle injury. Rest, ice compression, elevation.
Rice, there you go.
Rice, baby. An offensive foul called. LVC Dusha pushing off. Well, only 6 players from the Plymouth City Patriots have played so far in this game, and they're putting up a great fight.
Yeah, there's the bench. At least they made it this time.
Here is the Sheffield Sharks. Down low, Delpesh. Levi.
I like that battle. Those two are going at it, and the referees are letting them play. That's one thing, you know, Plymouth are definitely in shape. You know, these guys aren't looking tired. They don't drop off.
You know, it was that last weekend where they played 3 games overall that week in like 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, it was incredible. You have to give them credit.
Nice work there from Aitor Rock. Foul is called. He's going to get 2 shots there. It was a great move to cross over the drive.
Foul call on 15, that's Atwood. I've got him for...
A cylinder foul called on this one by official Tom Muddyman. And Sheffield chance now to come back within 1 point.
They're over there having a little coaches meeting, what they should do.
RJ Aitor Rocks gets his first point of the game. The young GB star who, of course, played at the Barking Abbey Academy.
Yeah, then went over to America, and then he talked about how happy he is to come back to the British Basketball League and, you know, get his opportunity. I think he's a rising star. If he can get a couple good summers under his belt, you know, really.
Copeland misses that one, and just stepping on the court from out of bounds is Kipper Nichols, and that will be a Plymouth ball. But it's a quick timeout for us now. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with you very shortly. to the action here
Who are in the house today, make some
at the Cannon
noise.
Medical Arena, where the Plymouth City Patriots lead by 1. And the Patriots fans in the background enjoying a
Sandwich.
half-time beverage and a half-time snack.
Yeah, let me have some.
I'm looking forward to having dinner later. Without a doubt. Here comes the Patriots and Joe Hart. Foul called on the floor, no basket. And foul was called on the number 21, Marcus Del Pesh.
Yeah,
Oh.
I've said it before, but I really like those two. Those two are battling, going at it. Nobody's giving up any room. Really being physical. Good matchup.
Well, it's valuable minutes for Marcus Del Pesh.
Yeah.
Because, of course, Bennett Cook it doesn't seem like he's going to come back into this game. But Marcus Del Pesh, to stay playoff ready, he's going to have had a good amount of minutes in his lungs.
Yeah, and we spoke about his brother earlier, about how both of them are playing so well at the right time, really, you know, helping their teams. Missed Little Rock on the back door there.
Ramsey. Pipkins spinning. Beautiful move there from Jalen Pipkins.
Sensational. That's a lovely controlled spin move and then a turnover.
Wow, Jacob Wiley is in the game. 3 minutes and 51 remaining in the third. Aitel Rock. And that is a blocking foul called against Levi, and RJ Aitel Rock. A few choice words for his opponent.
He just ran into a brick wall.
Well, have a little look at this. Pipkins raising the elbow into the chin of Joe Hart.
Yeah, it just clips him, doesn't he?
As Aitel Rock makes his first free throw.
Gets the home-friendly bounce.
Goes 2 for 2.
Crowd loves it. Nice shot.
Sheffield by 3.
8 from 10 from the free throw line also. Free throws are going to be crucial in this game for sure.
And that's great work from Copeland, finding position.
Oh, I like that. Using that baseline drive. Good balance.
1 point ball game.
And brings the game within 1. Screen time. Here we go.
Malik Green to the right-hand rebound for Marcus Del Pesh. A pause and play here. What's going to happen? Kinsella is going to talk to Tom Muddiman.
Like it might be Levi. I don't know, or time.
Oh, the table officials are going to talk it over with the officials.
Oh, if the ball hit the rim? I don't know.
Well, they're just going to keep us all in the dark here, the officials. Substitution now for the Sharks as DeVelle Ramsey takes a break. Rodney Glasgow Jr. into the game.
I think if the ball hit the rim, and then obviously they got the rebound, Del Pesh, but either way, there's 4 seconds on the clock. Plenty of time to run a play at the rim.
Oh, wide open, beneath the bucket, Del Pesh.
Lovely stuff. Well done, Sheffield.
Well, he's got 11 points. He's 1 rebound off a double-double, Marcus Del Pesh. Dusha. Patriots scoring dried up a little. And the defense from the Sheffield Sharks starting to work wonders as Malik Green turns defense to offense, running in transition, 11 points, 8 rebounds for him.
Louder.
Hart.
Louder.
Dusha needs this to silence the crowd, and he does exactly that.
Absolutely. And that's what he's been so big this season, taking those huge shots. And brings it back within 2. And Sheffield was just starting to get a little bit of a rhythm.
Aitel Rock. Driving again, he draws another foul. Same move off that crossover, going downhill. It's worked for him. He's rewarded with another 2 free throws. It's just this hesitation, cross to the right.
Yeah, lovely, you're right. And that's what I'm saying, he's so young, he's up and coming. A couple of summers working on his body, like, you know, long, lean. He can shoot the 3, he's got handle. The sky's the limit for this guy.
Aitel Rock misses the first free throw.
Maybe he's got to work on free throws this summer too.
Well, this season, he's actually shot over 82%.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it, Zania. There you go.
He gets the second to go.
Just proves me wrong. Yeah, he shoots a good clip, I knew that.
And substitutions, I believe, are checking into the game. Delpesh heads to the bench for a well-deserved rest.
Fantastic job by Delpesh. He needs that break. He's been battling down low.
Well, we've got a little bit of a small ball look about this Sheffield Sharks lineup. And when we say small ball, it means that not necessarily got some of their centres on the court. More guard-orientated lineup.
On the
They've
floor.
got some sides with Nichols and Green, of course.
Yeah, sorry, foul on the floor. And Delpesh, great minutes, 20 minutes, 11 points, 9 rebounds, so that's a double-double watch. There he is.
Copeland.
Tough defense by the Sharks.
Once again, the defensive intensity from the Sheffield Sharks. Almost thrown away. Aitel Rock makes the smart decision to go inside to Green, and it pays off.
Great, strong move. Good finish. He demanded that ball, put that in the rim with Levi.
Now Wiley taking off and finishing for 2. Going up for flight.
That's the offense that they need, and they've been missing. Here he is. Slaps the backboard, puts a little bit of sauce on the end of that. They got to get a stop.
Aitel Rock once again. This time, opting to pump fake the shot. Kipper Nichols, this time opting to knock down the long 2.
Nichols is playing with such confidence. I've really enjoyed his play. Nobody's rushing him.
Hart. Copeland dribbling into trouble. Levi, clock winding down. Hart, big 3 if it falls. Wiley following up and finishing for 2.
Not just following up, flying in there. Last possession here.
7 seconds on the game clock. Rodney Glasgow Jr. calls for the screen. He's going to have to pull it. No, in fact, RJ Aitel Rock will fire it up. Over on the opposite side of the rim as the Sheffield Sharks maintain the lead, but the Plymouth City Patriots are hot on their heels. An exciting 4th quarter coming up.
Seasons. Sorry, Mike. technical error. We could not let this go by. This gentleman is going to hang up his boots this year after 25 seasons of calling it on the Sharks. And Mike, we wanted to say a very, very big thank you. Everybody on their feet for Mike Sheff.
Say one thing. I couldn't have done it without the Sharks. Okay? And we got to finish this game, and then we got the playoffs. And I think the Sharks can go all the way this season.
And as we mentioned earlier, this man here, a British Basketball League vocal legend, Mike Sheff, retiring after 25 seasons with the Braun Sheffield Sharks. A standing ovation for a great servant to the game. And just after that, he said, I believe the Sharks will go all the way this season. Respect is due.
Yeah, wonderful season, wonderful career, excuse me. And the voice of the Sharks. And he's right, you know, if they can get themselves going, if they can clinch this 4th position, anything can happen.
There is Rodney Glasgow Jr. Dusha tries to pull that down, but DeVille Ramsey knocks it from his hands, and Plymouth City Patriots in line possession. Well, do you think that's going to inspire the Sharks then to make sure they get that victory today?
Yeah, I think it's important. You know, one, you don't want to lose to the team at the bottom of the league, but also you haven't clinched your playoff spot yet.
And you don't want to spoil Mike Sheff's night.
Yeah, you don't.
Wiley, mid-range.
And he'll spoil it for sure. That's a beautiful shot from him.
Here's RJ Eitel-Rock. Eitel-Rock again for 2.
Beautiful left hand. And Wiley's the hot hand right now. Scored the last 3 for Plymouth. Do they go back to him? Do they find him?
Well, Cam Copeland, he's going to have a go, and a foul is called. RJ Eitel-Rock all over him. Despite the protest. Copeland will shoot to the man from Portsmouth, but over in the United States in Virginia. Played NCAA at University of North Florida, and then made the trip to JUCO, NCAA Division II, Austin, PA State, and then played in the Black Click League in Portugal for Albufeira before making the move in January to the Plymouth City Patriots. And a valued addition he has been to their roster, averaging 12.4 points per game, 3.5 boards.
Yeah, he's come in seamlessly. You know, every guy who's joined the league midway, you know, Malik Green, he's been fantastic also. Teddy Allen, slipped right there, good recovery.
Rodney Glasgow Jr. gets it to go for 2. He creeps up to 7.
And bench points, 37. The Sharks.
Joe Hart, catch and shoot. TJ Atwood misses that one as well. This is it. Will the Plymouth City Patriots run out of steam here? DeVille Ramsey. And that's no basket. The official will call the foul on the floor. Foul is called on Joe Hart. He's very lucky there, Azania.
Yeah, he is. And Glasgow. Here, let's have a look. Little hezzy. Let's see when he picks up the ball.
Yeah, I think just before, ever so slightly, Ramsey, long two though, there's redemption.
Yes, redemption indeed. He said, don't worry, guys. I'll still get the bucket. I got this.
Dusha. The bounce pass to find Wiley is incomplete. Bounces off the foot of Malik Green. Sideline for the Patriots.
This is the energy. You feel it, right? You feel it in the arena. The Sharks are stepping it up. They can feel it. The defense is on fire. Their offense is doing well.
Clicking into the next gear.
Yes.
Outward.
Of course.
Nice finish.
Of course, Atwood says, you know what, guys? No, you're not.
We're not going to go down like this.
Let me score real quick.
Green inside.
Nice off the backboard.
Okay.
15 points for Green now. One board away from a double-double. VC Dusha winds up the triple. It's all rock with the boards. Nice hesitation there from Glasgow Junior. Down low in the block with Nichols, in and out. Ramsey taken off balance by the closeout. Copeland inside to Wiley, reversing for two.
That was nasty. Good poise, just faked the defense out the way, used the rim protection if anyone came over. Wiley right now, he hasn't played in the first half, but he's definitely come and been very positive for Patriots.
Nichols, front of the iron. Malik Green again, working the glass. Double-double confirmed. Add 17 points into the mix. He's definitely one of the performers of the game, and if not the best player in the game, as Wiley takes off the alley-oop from TJ Atwood, flying high and throwing it down.
In the sky. Wow, he gave him the look, threw it up. Look at this. Here, Atwood, he goes back door, puts it on the plate, goes upstairs. Beautiful.
6:23 as the timeout's called. Sheffield just can't pull away from the Plymouth City Patriots. But it's this man right here, Malik Green. 17 points, 10 rebounds, battling every single possession. 8 for 13 from the field, 1 for 1 from the three-point line, 7 for 12 otherwise. 0 turnovers.
Beautiful stat line. That's a nice one.
That's a great day at the office.
Yep, great day. You'll sleep good tonight. That's for sure.
But it will taste even better with a victory, of course.
Yeah, well, they're only up 6 minutes, 23 seconds. That's a long time. And right now, they need to figure out how to slow down Wiley. He's just been on a little bit of a tear. He's played 8 minutes and 13 seconds. He's 4 from 4 from the floor. Excuse me, 5 from 5 from the floor. And he's got 10 points.
Well, Coach of Team Alliance drawing up some actions. There are the leaders in points so far for you, the Sheffield Sharks. 11 points apiece for Kipper Nichols and Del Pesh. The Bell chipping in with 9.
Wiley.
That's the leading scorers for the Patriots. Jacob Wiley's got 10. Hart 11, Dusha 12, Copeland 12, and TJ Atwood added again. 23 points personal. Wow, Plymouth Patriots fans getting behind their team once again. Can they upset the party here?
A little zone from Plymouth. 2-3 zone.
I guess coming out of the timeout, just want to interfere in the flow of things. Nichols with the reverse and blows the layup.
Good change up for Plymouth. Why not? They've been playing man all game.
Copeland hands it off. Wiley going up. And TJ Atwood, he's there again.
Incredible, those two right now. Atwood, you're right. I hope somebody in this league and they're looking for next season start to build their team around.
Pipkins three's no good. Plymouth City Patriots chasing down this lead. Joe Hart inside, Atwood out, Wiley pulling up, mid-range. I didn't think that was the best opportunity there.
I did so either. He shot it short.
Wow, it's only the second shot he's missed all game. As Green goes up again, and Plymouth have opportunities. Copeland keeps it alive, and with the two hands on the baseline, they retake the lead in this game again.
Fantastic outlet pass. Lyons is asked for a timeout, but he doesn't get it. Back into that zone still.
Nichols, one-on-one with Atwood. And that's a tough finish for Nichols. Atwood swiped and it took his hands away. He didn't want to get called for the foul.
Yeah, tough finish. Needed.
Hart. Have Plymouth got it? Atwood. Skipping over, Dusha. 5 seconds on the game, shot clock. And that rebound is just about in the hands of a Sheffield player. Nichols in the corner, would have been a big three if it goes. It's tipped around. Dusha with the ball again. Atwood. Hart, stop, pop, triple, kaboom!
Yes, kaboom indeed. I couldn't even say a word because they went back and forth with action.
Well, it's a timeout call. Plymouth back in the lead. Don't go anywhere. Here we go. Fourth and final quarter ready to unfold. Joe Hart with a dagger triple just before that buzzer sounded for the timeout break. Here we go. 3 minutes and 54 seconds.
And a 2-point game.
Will the permutations go down to the final day? That's what we want to see here.
Do we?
Yeah, of course. Well, I mean, Dan Rutledge and that row do, without a doubt. We'll be watching the games nonetheless, but...
They need to get their pen and paper out and figure it out, because, wow.
Ramsey. Nichols scooping it under.
Nichols yet again. Nobody rushes him. He's smooth, calm and collective. Lovely scoop.
Dusha. Tried to look for the lob inside to Wiley. Atwood. Hand off to Dusha. Wiley down low. Atwood. Half-turn fade away. Wouldn't be surprised if he'd made that shot. But here we go. Sheffield now with the upper hand. Pipkins.
Stay in this zone. It's been working for them the last couple of possessions. 2-3.
They're just trying to find open looks here, but Ramsey gets into the space that was available. As a result, gets a good look at the bucket for two. Sheffield back up.
That's how you attack a zone, get into those little soft spots in the middle.
Now Atwood. One-on-one with Nichols as Dusha clears out the help defense inside the paint. Here we go. TJ. Foul called. Crowd don't like it.
Let's have a look at this. Drives to the baseline.
Yeah, I mean, Kipper Nichols using his armbar there, and just kind of forcing him towards the baseline out of bounds. Hot. Routinho chases him. Wiley has to go to work here. Jacob Wiley gets a little friendly bounce, ties the game back up again.
Taking over, lovely crossover, gets to his spot, dead in the middle.
Pipkins. Still with it. Driving into the help defense there. Pipkins not the best option against the zone.
Right. Coming down to the last minute and a half. Tied game here. I don't know if I can take another stressful game. We just had one.
Well, I'm already stressed, Azania. Watching this one. Atwood, mid-range, TJ Atwood.
Money. Spot. He has been unstoppable. 25 points now.
6 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal as well. Ramsey. Hall throws it off the foot of Kipper Nichols. Pipkins. Driving to the right hand. Really tough angle. The foul is called. 2 shots to come now for Jalen Pipkins. Atiba Lyons. Wipe of the face because he knows this is much closer than he imagined it could be.
Let's have a look. Here it is. Right dribble. Can't really see from that. The camera was following the ball. And they look stressed. And
This one's too close to call right now, is it?
Too close to call. This is literally identical to the Newcastle-Manchester game. And we're about to say, let me just wait one sec.
Well, yeah, let's leave it for a second here. Jalen Pipkins.
And it's a tied game.
It's a tied ball game, Azania.
Well, that was my best impression of you. Did I
It
sound
was
like
pretty
you?
good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I might have a blocked up nose, but not bad.
I'm just hoping that I don't get where you've got being in this booth today, you know?
Sorry.
It's an end-line possession here for the Plymouth City Patriots. TJ Atwood calling Dusha over so he can bring the ball up the floor. Dusha finds Atwood. Looked at shooting the 3 there, Atwood. Probably could have taken it. Looks down low to Jacob Wiley. One-on-one with Kipper Nichols. Jacob Wiley's going to go to where? Trying to find room to maneuver. Throws it up. Really tough shot to take there. Rebound for Green. Devell Ramsey. Commanding the offense. The zone remains in place. Green is just commanding the space inside around the free throw line. TJ Atwood trying to keep tabs on him. Malik Green firing up the 3. TJ Atwood does enough to close him out. 10 seconds.
Here we go.
Here's LVC Dusha. Both teams have fouls to give. TJ Atwood, can he win the game for the Plymouth City Patriots? No, he doesn't. And we have overtime. We have overtime at the Cannon Medical Arena in Sheffield. Saturday night. Free basketball, baby. Free basketball. Go and get yourself another drink, a hot dog, and call your mom and tell her you're coming home late. We're going to overtime.
Where's the runner, Jade? I need a cup of tea and a biscuit because I can't believe it. Exactly who you wanted, though. If you're going to have the ball in a guy's hand, it's going to be TJ Atwood. You'll live with this. Here it is. Clock running down. And Green all over him.
Yeah, all over him. I just think they had time, maybe, in that moment where Elvesi Dusha had the ball to try and get a different open opportunity, but they left with a one-on-one situation. Well, for those fans new to the game of basketball, if this is the first time you're watching, welcome. This is bonus basketball, a chance where we get to see another 5 minutes between these two teams that have been close all game. And now, remember, a lot on the line for the Sheffield Sharks. They want to win this game to claim 4th position. But the Plymouth City Patriots, they don't want to finish the season on a loss. They won't be going through to the playoffs, the Plymouth City Patriots. They want to finish with a win. They want to reward the away fans that have travelled with them today, Azania. So it'll be interesting to see how this final 5 minutes plays out.
He has. And
oh, I said final 5 minutes, but it might not be.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. It's Saturday night, and but no, a fantastic game. I felt like it has been a game of runs and waves and up and down, because you know Plymouth started this game fantastic. Then Sheffield came back and then figured it out. The third quarter, wonderful basketball, back and forth also. But the energy from Sheffield, their defense was solid. You know, through periods. But man, it's been Wiley's sub in. He's 14 minutes and 45 seconds. He has 14 points, instant offense from him. But TJ Atwood, we spoke about him, the man in the way. 25 points.
25 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. This is the first ever overtime game at the Cannon Medical Arena. We're making history right now on Mike Schaff's retirement day. I'm sure he would love to sign it off with an overtime victory. And we're getting a little bit of S Club 7 on a Saturday night.
There we go, reach for the stars.
You're never too cool to dance to S Club 7, that young teenage boy there. I'm surprised he knows this song.
Very old song.
Well, here we go there, British Basketball League fans. 5 more minutes on the clock. Let's see what these teams come up with. Jacob Wiley inside. Cam Copeland mid-range, misses it. Well, of course, the Plymouth City Patriots have only fielded 7 players throughout this game.
Good
They'll
offense,
be feeling
though.
the fatigue.
Yeah, sorry, good offense from Plymouth. Just didn't execute the shot.
Routinho off the dribble, and he goes strong for 2.
Gosh, hurt his ankle. Well, that seems a long time ago, but good finish, strong finish actually by Routinho. He's usually known for his threes, but gets to the rim.
Copeland intercepted, trying to make the difficult pass along the baseline to Hart. Also, our Fubo viewers getting involved in the OT. Well, let us know in the comments who you think should be the player of the game if you're watching live on the British Basketball League YouTube channel, on TikTok and on Twitch. We want to hear your thoughts. Make sure you send us those gifts online as well. Malik Green back to basket. They push the Sheffield Sharks out to 4 points in the lead.
I say you go to Green every single time. Such a strong finish. Good patience down there. I don't think anyone can stop him.
Wiley blocked, but a foul is called. 2 shots to come. The Sheffield Sharks in a great run of form against the Plymouth City Patriots. They haven't lost to the Plymouth City Patriots or Plymouth franchise since 2004. And I'll stand corrected, of course, if that's not
Don't acknowledge, we'll get you right. Yeah, he will text us real quick. But Wiley hits the first.
Well, I do want this to be a close finish. I don't want either one of these teams to just run away with victory in overtime.
I do.
I want it to go down to the last possession. Azania, don't be such a humbug.
I'm not being a humbug.
Here's Routinho.
I've enjoyed this.
But you want it to end. Here's Nichols skipping across. Ramsey. Malik Green, Routinho's open in the corner. Great block there from Wiley. And it's turned over, is it?
Great job by Wiley. Comes over. 3 players around Green to have to stop him.
Coutinho was open in the corner there, though, Azania.
But he scored the last possession. He didn't know Wiley was behind him.
Yeah. Well, the help defense was all over him. Just saying, find the open man. If you've got 2 or 3 on you, someone else is open. Wiley, spin it to the bucket. That left hand for him is troublesome. And a technical foul given to Wiley. Why do that in this situation?
He stamps his feet, throws his toys out of the pram, gets in trouble. He has to be careful here, can't afford that.
Well, Devell Ramsey takes full advantage of the technical free throw to give that 4-point gap once again for the Sheffield Sharks. Surprised Coach Paul James hasn't pulled all his hair out.
Staying pretty calm, to be honest.
After the turbulent season for the Plymouth City Patriots.
Ramsey. Pipkins has it.
Pipkins.
J-Rax.
Nichols to the spin. Oh, that is tough from Kipper. Nichols.
I've really enjoyed Nichols' game today. Really good job in that spin, the calm, the poise, the just execution to hit that shot big time.
Dusha, deep 3 for LVC. Levi's in the game now trying to get the boards, but Devell Ramsey's pushed the ball over half court.
Settles them down.
Ratinho, blocking foul called against Spencer Levi. Well, neither of these teams are in team foul trouble yet, though, Azania.
Oh, correct, you're right.
Remember, fouls will cavalry over from the 4th quarter into overtime, and Levi standing.
Yep, so just be an out of bounds baseline ball for Sheffield.
Green. Ramsey. Green. Nice pass back to Ramsey, fading away. Devell. Pipkins, offensive glass, under 2 minutes to go now.
They needed that board. Good job, Pipkins.
Oh, one more time to take off the clock here. Shot clock winding down. Ratinho. And that is a Plymouth ball. 1 minute 44, plenty of time. An opportunity for Plymouth. Couple of triples and they're back in it.
Well, they've had a few empty possessions, Plymouth.
Can you make some noise for 1 minute
Pretty quick.
and 40 seconds? Come on!
Hart.
Come on!
Screen from Atwood. He'll pull up.
Short.
Own rebound. Atwood again. This time he won't miss.
That's Atwood.
Good job following his own shot. Nobody boxed him out. Nobody went up for that. Down 4.
Didn't rush. Didn't feel the pressure to get the ball out for another 3-point opportunity.
No, there's plenty of time. But what they can't afford is let Sheffield get a second shot. You know, they've got to keep them to one tough shot, get the rebound, off to the races.
1 minute and 10 seconds. That's all that's left. Gotta get the noise going. Come
Here was
on
Pipkins
now.
on the sideline.
Come on. Let him hear you.
Green.
Green.
One-on-one with Atwood. He wants a piece of the pie, and Atwood says, no, not against me, young fella. Green still has it, though, and finds Ratinho to beat the buzzer.
Green. Wow, not giving up on that play. I thought it was going to be a turnover. Time running out.
Well, a timeout called. 54.2 on the clock, Azania.
Yeah, look at this, look. Fumbles the ball, body's flying, and just manages to get it to Ratinho right on time.
Atwood had his hand on the ball there, Azania.
Yes.
So close, the ball going the other way. Gosh. Now 6 points is the difference. Once again, this lead has gone to and fro, and the Sheffield Sharks fans trying their best to roar their team on.
And I think right now, I mean, still 54 seconds, a long time. But what you do need to do is make sure this possession, very important. You can't go empty.
Oh, here we go. Assistant coach taking the time out there. A little bit of mum dancing on a Saturday night.
Yeah, she's loving her life. Fun time in Sheffield. They're up.
Past a few people's bedtime as well. I'm sure. Coming up to 10 o'clock here in the UK.
It's Saturday.
It's Saturday.
No school tomorrow.
Well,
You asked for more basketball.
yeah,
Here you
listen,
go.
I'm happy to take more basketball. I'm sure I'll regret it when I'm driving home. But here we go. Let's get stuck in. Copeland, a quick three. Wiley, offensive glass. Fade away. Wiley, no good. You can't help but think that was a pivotal moment. A pivotal possession as the blocking foul will be called against Wiley. 2 shots to come now for Malik Green. Is this it, Azania?
Yeah, sorry, I was just looking at my other camera one just to see how Atwood was talking to the referee. I told you they needed a score there, Plymouth. They don't get it. And Atwood saying we were trying to trap him to the side. We weren't trying to foul. But Green, solid play, come up after one after another. That little dive dive on the floor, little pass to Matinho here. He's been great for this team. What's that, 20 piece?
Well, make sure you stick around after this. We're actually going to get some reaction from some of the Sheffield Sharks team members. That's TJ Atwood, though, hits a dagger triple.
He says, calm down, you two.
30 seconds.
We're making one last push, and it's going to be
Quick foul there, yeah. And 2 shots to come. 4 points is the difference.
switch everything.
Our lip reading has been fantastic today.
Yes, it has. So switch everything means, you know, anytime a screen happens, just switch players. Deep breath here from Ramsey.
And he misses the first.
Gosh. Yep, I feel your pain. She can't believe it.
Deville Ramsey going for his second free throw. Makes the second. He's been over 77% this season from the free throw line.
You need to hurry.
Copeland, he's trying to find another three so quick, and it's off the backboard and in. Cam Copeland. Is this a last-ditch attempt here from the Plymouth City Patriots? Deville Ramsey needs to be fouled. He's going to go to the line again. It's a 2-point game. Plymouth City Patriots will be happy if he misses another one on the line.
Here it is. Just gives him enough space, but he's right underneath him. That's a tough shot. Incredible. Go ahead.
Here we go, Deville Ramsey. A little bit of mindfulness on the free throw line. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And make the free throw. 3 points is the difference. Don't go anywhere, though. One more free throw to go. And 15 seconds on the clock. That's a long time in basketball. He makes the second free throw. 4-point cushion here now. Ball goes immediately into play. All the way at the court. Copeland again. No good. Wiley kicks it back out. Dusha, another three. No good. Surely that's the game. Malik Green is fouled. With 4.5 on the clock, Malik Green, a chance to add to his tally in this one. He's got 20 points personal, 13 rebounds, 2 assists, and a chance for another 2 points.
Yes. And the fact that they got so many looks at that. Wiley gets the rebound. Another shot hits back of the iron, and Green cleans up.
If you're Wiley into the basket, you go up again, close the gap.
Yeah.
It's a 2-point game again.
Yeah,
You've got clock, foul
again.
Go back to the line, hope they miss, get the ball, go the other way.
I hope he re-watches film and learns from that, because you're right, you score quickly and then you foul again, because, you know, Sheffield did miss a couple free throws, but
Well, this one will be dribbled out. Tried as they may, the Plymouth City Patriots will fall, but fourth place is confirmed for a B Braun Sheffield Sharks, who have been superb in the second half of the season. They get the job done, 98 to 92. Don't go anywhere. We'll be hearing the reaction from the head coach. We'll also be hearing from some of the players as well, and of course Z, your player of the game.
That man there, Mr. Green. Incredible. Can I have his stat line, please? Don't worry, I'll tell you. 22, there it is, double-double. Thank you very much, Viola. 22 points, 14 rebounds, 2 assists. It was the rebounds for me. He was absolutely tremendous. Fantastic, but overall, a great team win. Good job, Plymouth, pushing Sheffield to the very brink and had to go into overtime to decide a winner.
Done exactly that. Sheffield get the job done at home at the Cannon Medical Arena on the same night that Mike Schaff announces his retirement. And there's Malik Green receiving his end of the game, player of the game presentation. Let's take a look at his action today.
And for me, it was the rebounding. He kept slipping and sliding, not giving up. Here it is, the missed shot. Who comes in? Malik Green finishing, and just was focused from the get-go. He knew exactly what he wanted to do. He was strong, he was physical.
5 of the 11, or should I say, yeah, 5 of the 11 offensive boards for the B Braun Sheffield Sharks today, and no second chance opportunity was important for them. Sharks had 45 points off the bench, 50 points in the paint, 14 second chance points overall. Well, we're going to speak now to some of the Sheffield Sharks players. We're going to talk with Rodney Glasgow Jr. He's here in the building. Rodney, what a way to finish the regular season by clinching that 4th position going into the playoffs. This team are coming closer and closer together each game.
Man, look, I'm just so proud of, obviously it's been a long season. I was coming back from injury, Marcus was. We showed that we were resilient. And like you said, once February, March, we just started to turn that corner. Just proud of the guys. Obviously, this was a gutsy win. It's tough when you're playing and you got to get ready for playoffs. It's tough when you got to get ready for playoffs and guys got to stay locked in. So I thought that we showed a lot of resiliency, and I'm just happy for the guys.
Yeah.
How proud are you of your team and claiming that home advantage here in the Cannon Medical Arena?
Man, I'm excited for our fans. I'm excited for the community. Obviously, first chance to the arena, we obviously did what we said we were going to do to start the season, finish top 4, and now we got potentially 2 playoff home games just to start out for next week, and I'm excited about that.
Well, thank you very much, Rodney Glasgow Jr. Thank you very much for speaking to us. Good luck into the playoffs, my guy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mama, I love you. Holla.
Good luck.
Oh, there he is, Rodney Glasgow Jr. Let's look at the stats then, Azania.
Yes. I mean, it just was so much going on. Plymouth, shooting 60% from 2, figuring out getting to the free throw line, but it was the Sharks. It was rebounding. It was even across the board, but what is a fantastic stat on there? Only 4 turnovers. They looked after the ball. They were aggressive, got to the free throw line also. A great game. They figured it out. They had to dig deep into overtime.
Well, Atiba Lions next to speak to us live at the Cannon Medical Arena. Head coach Atiba Lions. I mean, you took that game to overtime, Atiba, but 4th place is secured, my man.
Yeah, it was a phenomenal game to do it in. It's overtime against a Plymouth team that's always pushed everybody all season. The record doesn't indicate how good they've been, and we had to win a different way this time. So going to the playoffs is hopefully it's good for our confidence, and we can stay focused.
Hey, Coach Azania Stewart here, and you're finally getting somewhat healthy, but getting to play at home in front of this brand new arena and your fans. How important is that?
Yeah, we've had a remarkable run at home. Our crowd's amazing. The atmosphere is great for us, and going in the top 4, having that opportunity is it's going to really help us for sure.
Well, of course, without a doubt, we can't move on without talking about the real 6th man in the stand. Well, he's often on the sideline on the table. Mike Schaff announcing his retirement today. You got to do it for Mike, surely, Atiba.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. You know, that's Mike's catchphrase. Mike's had a phenomenal career. He's a legend. The love and passion just exudes out of him. Great guy, and I'm excited to see him go, but I'm happy I've had a chance to have him in my corner of my career.
Well, congratulations on claiming that 4th place, Atiba. Good luck for the playoffs. Home court advantage is yours.
Thanks a lot.
Well, there we go, Atiba Lions at the end of that one, reacting to the overtime. And here's the results and fixtures overall for you. 2 more games tomorrow. The Surrey Scorchers take on the Leicester Riders, and Cheshire Phoenix and the London Lions will finish off the regular season. But today, we were close to 2 upsets. The Plymouth City Patriots lost by 6, but the Manchester Giants do the double over the Leicester Riders and the Newcastle Eagles. Well, let's take a look at the standings overall in this one. Confirmed, the Sheffield Sharks finish in 4th position. Plymouth City Patriots finish in 10th, despite a valiant effort in their last few fixtures of the season. And the Manchester Giants sitting there pretty in 9th position, even though they haven't made the playoffs. We're also now having the opportunity to speak to Mike Tuck. There he is!
The Silver Fox himself.
The Silver Fox himself. How are you feeling after that one?
Hi to here, hi Z. I don't know why I'm on the mic right now. But
You're
hey,
a legend. We want to hear what you have to say.
Well, what a good win that was, right? Very important game for us tonight.
Yeah.
Got to get that home court advantage in the playoffs, finish in top 4. Hey, Plymouth came out, you know, they had nothing to lose, and they played like it. Great effort from them, but, you know, my Sharks pulled out in the end. We going into that first round with the home court advantage, and Mike Tuck couldn't be happier, baby.
Oh, without a doubt. I'm glad you used the word baby there, because I want you to also mention Mike Shaft on his retirement. I mean, he's got the playoffs to look forward to now.
He definitely does, and, you know, for anybody who doesn't know, Mike Shaft has been the announcer for the Sheffield Sharks for about 25 years now, so absolute legend in the game. He's the voice of the Sheffield Sharks. Great to have him around for so many years here. Absolutely love Shafty, and glad that he could be into the new arena with us here.
And lastly, Sheffield are finding form now. What is the real story behind how everything's clicked together? Their first and second unit look formidable.
Yeah, I think you know, Coach Atiba Lions and Sarah Bakovich, the GM, have done a good job of making adjustments. Bringing Malik Green in was huge for the team mid-season. You know, what an impact he's had on this team, and I think our style of play has changed a bit. You know, we're more known as a half-court offense team, and we've switched it up. We can play 2 speeds now, and, you know, down the stretch here, we've really hit our stride, so perfect time to be doing that while you're going into the playoffs.
Well, it's a late night for you, Mike Tuck. I'm sure you're ready to get tucked up.
Oh, this is early to hear. Come on, baby.
Well, we'll speak to you soon. Well done to the Sheffield Sharks organization.
Good luck.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Mike. Well, there you have it. That's the end of that. The Plymouth City Patriots season comes to an end overall in an overtime loss against the Sheffield Sharks, but they battled all the way through, Azania.
All the way through, and what a fantastic Saturday night of basketball. I was so glad to be here with you. They have kept us on the edge of our seat both games, and we've seen Sheffield Sharks get the 4th spot, Newcastle take the L. They dropped down. It's been a big final day.
Well, don't forget action tomorrow, 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock. Don't miss it. Live on the British Basketball League YouTube channel, TikTok and Twitch. It's going to be a good one. We'll see you on the other side of the playoffs.
Good night.